الحمد لله وكفى وصلاة على عباده الذين اصطفى وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدا عبده ونبيه المجتبى والمصطفى. Brothers and sisters, it is a pleasure by Allah to be with you today. I'm so happy to speak today about one of the most essential values and principles of Islam. Indeed, there are so many themes and topics you can choose for Friday speech or Friday khutbah. However, I prefer just to start from the beginning. I start with La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah has so many meanings that a modern Muslim should understand. Just to act upon the principles of La ilaha illallah in his heart, and then try to spread the lights of La ilaha illallah around him. Now we have so many modern terms like human rights, freedom, equality, egalitarianism, love, kindness, sympathy, and all of these other human high values and morals. Indeed, all of these morals and ethics are first of all derived in the Muslim world from the testimony of Tawheed, the declaration of faith, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. This very short statement just divides the world we know into two parts. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, separated from everything. He is the Lord, the self-sufficient, the one who needs none, the one who is most kind, the creator, the one who is the most capable of everything, the able one, and others who are always in need. So, when you understand the meaning of La ilaha illallah, you understand that you are just a slave of Allah and a servant of Allah. In a world full of masters, indeed fake masters. In a world just replete with pleasures and sacrificing all rights for the sake of pleasures and earthly interests, you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only immortal, is the only eternal being in this world. So you understand the true meaning of freedom. Freedom means that you are a slave of Allah. And once Allah puts a restriction upon your freedom, this is the end of your freedom. Why you submit yourself to Allah? Because you declare in yourself and you know in your heart that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only Lord in this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one who has the right to give and take, who is in charge of everything around us. A highly and lofty attribute or principle like justice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the just. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the truth. And you understand that you will never escape the final justice of Allah. When you do justice, you do it for La ilaha illallah. And when you commit any wrong, when you do any kind of injustice, you know for sure that there is a final day. There is a last hour in which no criminal, no sinner would go without being punished, without being reckoned for whatever he had done in this world. So, when you spread justice around the world, you spread it because of your faith in La ilaha illallah. You never think that you are a master over anyone. This is an elimination of all aspects of racism, racial discrimination, based on race, based on color, based on wealth, based on social status, based on any vain consideration regarded by people, has no place in Islam. Why? Because the first newborn state in Islam was the state of Medina, in which you will find the people from all corners of the world. Some of them were Arabs, high and down. Some of them were non-Arabs, slaves, masters who came to Islam. All of them stood in the first row, in the rows of Salah. No one would come to the first row and say, because I'm from Quraysh, I have to be in the first row. If you come first, you are first. If you come late, you are late. All of them are brothers and sisters in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They would provide love and show kindness because of their love of Allah. The way sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, there are three mirrors. The one who is fully assured of them will find the sweetness of faith. That you love Allah and His Messenger more than anyone else. And you love a brother or a sister, you never love it. You never love them except for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when you love, You don't love someone for partnership between you. You don't love someone because he did something good for you. You love for Allah. And when you dislike something or someone, you just do it for Allah. So La ilaha illallah is the source of love, a source of kindness. Your father may not be a Muslim, but you must be good to him. You must show kindness to him. Your wife may not be that good, but you must be kind to her. Jesus said, لا يفرق مؤمن مؤمنة إن كره منها خلقا رضي منها آخر. No true Muslim, no perfect Muslim would dislike a wife. Why? Because if he dislikes some of her own traits, he would love others. Why? Because we have social duties as Muslims, and we must fulfill them. How we got these social duties? How we know that we have obligations in order to render to those who have the rights? This is by La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah is the word of peace. الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. Those who believe and their hearts are full assured by the remembrance of Allah. Truly, by the remembrance of Allah, the believer's heart become fully assured with tranquility. And even those who are sitting in mosque, the angels come down to them. The tranquility are covering them. Why? Because of La ilaha illallah. That's why he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the best of all statements that I have ever said, and the prophets before me ever said, is La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah is the key of Jannah. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam once asked by a Bedouin, what is the key of Jannah? He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Shahadatu an la ilaha illallah. To justify them, there is no God but Allah. But be careful. So many of us just say La ilaha illallah and go and act against it. This is not right. The pre-Islamic Arabs understood well what is the strict meaning of La ilaha illallah. They understood that once you say La ilaha illallah, it is a philosophy of life. It is a worldview. It is a new vision of this world. So they said La ilaha illallah and understood the meaning, and that's why they acted arrogantly against Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and didn't accept it and fought against him. Why? Because they were totally arrogant to leave their positions as masters, as false gods and lords, and admit and accept Allah as the only Lord of the world. So once you accept La ilaha illallah, this is a new philosophy of life. You must be kind for all. You must be humble, modest. You must give for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only money, give everything. You give from your own smiles. You give from your own sweet words and statements. You build the psychology of people around you, even the Muslims alike. You know, everything you do is something wonderful that comes from your respect of La ilaha illallah. Just tell a very short story. During the last years, women from France went to one of the centers of Islam, Islamic centers in Paris, and said to the Imam, I want my child to become a Muslim. He asked her, are you a Muslimah? She said, no. Why? Why bring your child? I want him to become Muslim. She said, I have a Muslim neighbor, and each day I see her 2 kids. They are now men. They kiss her hand, kiss her head, and they're keeping her with them in their house. And I feel that when I'm aged, my kid, my son, may just put me in any of the nursing houses. I want him to become Muslim just to kiss my hand, kiss my head, like this Muslimah and her own kids. See? This subhanAllah, who commanded these kids to kiss the head? To kiss the hand. Allah. Who said, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave strict obligation. You shouldn't worship anyone but Allah, and you should be kind to your own parents, even if they are not Muslims. Even if they are not good to you, even if they left you and departed you while you were a kid, even if they did wrong to you while you were a kid, you still have to be good and kind to them. So the word of La ilaha illallah is a full philosophy. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam once asked by AbdulHay radiallahu ta'ala anhu, who is the one would be most happy, the happiest to get your shafa'ah, intercession on the last day? Do you know what he sallallahu said? The one who is the happiest to get my shafa'ah on the last day is the one who says La ilaha illallah while his heart is perfectly sincere to it. This is the condition. You should be sincere to La ilaha illallah. When you say you are sincere in your statements for La ilaha illallah, when you go, when you walk, when you move, when you do, you have no evils in mind because of what? Of ikhlas, sincere to La ilaha illallah. You are always there for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La ilaha illallah is the word that each Muslim would like to end his life with. That's why Yusuf sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما. So what is the deep wish of Yusuf? To meet Allah and die as Muslim. This is the same bequest and will of Ibrahim to his own children, of Jacob to his own children. This is the same wish of me, of you, and each Muslim. To live on La ilaha illallah, to die on La ilaha illallah, to act upon La ilaha illallah, to respect fully La ilaha illallah. So La ilaha illallah is the source of human rights, is the source of kindness, is the source of love, is the source of peace, is the source of respect for Muslims and non-Muslims alike. It's the source of spreading the lights of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, lights of Quran everywhere around you. So from this day from today on, you have to think and rethink before going and saying anything. Did it help the mission of La ilaha illallah? Do you say it from the lights of La ilaha illallah? Would it support people to come to Allah? Or you are now building the attractive model for others who are not Muslims to pay attention to La ilaha illallah? Unfortunately, many of Muslims are just living for earthly desires and pleasures, and they forget all about La ilaha illallah. So brothers and sisters, this is just a reminder for me first, and for my brothers and sisters alike, that we should rethink about the meaning of La ilaha illallah and try to implement, to activate, to revive the morals and ethics of La ilaha illallah in our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us from the people of La ilaha illallah in dunya and akhirah. اللهم اغفر ذنوبنا يسر امورنا فرج كروبنا تولى جميع امورنا لا تكلنا الى انفسنا طرفة عين ولا اقل من ذلك. اللهم اغفر ما قدمنا وما اخرنا واغفر ما اسررنا وما اعلنا واغفر ما انت اعلم به منا. آت نفوسنا تقواها زكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. وأقم الصلاة إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا.